Hi, this is Jackie with the Build It All team. In this tutorial, we are going to look at the Instagram Messenger chatbot. And it's important to know that you have to make sure you connect your Facebook account first and then your Instagram. And you can watch the video on how to connect Facebook and Instagram inside of our knowledge base. So let's go and click on Edit Instagram Settings. Now, the very first option at the top is flows. I've already created a video on how to create a flow for Facebook as well as Instagram. You're going to find that inside of our knowledge base. It works exactly the same way. So let's jump into automation. Now, the very first tab is private message reply rules. This is important because sometimes people do not want to be inside of your chatbot and they need to find a way out, so you can create a rule. And that's the examples that we are going to use today. We're going to click on add a new rule. And you'll see by the drop down that there's multiple different options that you can choose from. So we're just going to say if the message or the word or the phrase that they are typing in is going to be equal to the word unsubscribe, we are not going to start a flow, but we're going to give control to a human agent because they are not interested. So we're just going to click on add. Now, for this example, let's say that we have made a post on Instagram talking about an ebook and people would like that ebook. We're going to create another rule. So if the phrase that they answer is ebook, then we can start a flow in this case. And we're going to choose the flow that are associated with that specific phrase. Now remember, you can have multiple flows for different kinds of actions that happens inside of your Instagram. But for this example, we are making use of this and we're going to click add. Now we've set up the private message rules. There's a difference between that and the story mentions and story replies. So let's head on to story mention. You can choose whether you want to have a reply to story mentions and if you want an action to happen. So if you want an action happen, make sure to choose the flow that you want. Otherwise, you can choose not to send. Now, I'm going to choose not to send in this case. The next one is story replies. If you want to create additional replies, you can do that by clicking on add new rule right here. And exactly the same way that you would have worked with the private messages, you can choose right here. So if I click on a drop down, I can choose equal and I can write an ebook and then again choose a flow to start and click add. Last but not least is the conversation starters. I'm going to click on that and I've already typed it in to save us some time, but let me click on the edit button. So the question starter that I've got right here is, do you want a free ebook teaching you all about digital marketing? And then the flow to start. Again, you can choose the flow that needs to start and click save. Note that you can add additional conversation starters here. And if you want to do this, you can synchronize this with Facebook by clicking on the button and it will start right here at the bottom saying conversation starters synchronize. Remember, it's always important to test your chatbots before you actually go live. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I'll see you in another.